taking off soon. With that being said, my name is Andrew. I go by Drew. I'm your flight leader on today's flight. I'm assisted by 3 other amazing and more qualified New York City-based flight attendants. We all are excited to take care of you today. We really appreciate everyone for your patience and understanding as we have this very unique situation going on. With that being said, since we are taking off, please direct your attention to the video screens for a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. If your video monitor is not working, please let a flight attendant know as soon as possible. If you do have connections, we will talk to you once we get in the air. But as of right now, we're going to watch the safety demo, push back and take off so we can take off as quickly as we can and we can land as quickly as we can. Flight attendants will be in the aisle talking to you about your connections if you have any connections.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for flying with Delta. We are the first U.S. airline to reach the 100-year mark. We got here by taking care of each other, taking care of our customers, showing up every single day. Now sit back, relax, and please pay attention to this important safety presentation.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta. Airline. The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin. Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 10 exits on this plane. 6 doors, 3 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft. Additional rafts are located in a ceiling compartment in the forward section of the plane and at the back of the plane. The rear 2 window exits have an escape strap attached inside the window frame, which can be used to assist in the water evacuation onto the wing. In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carry-on baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note the oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, light vest are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary. Before we take off, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table. Be sure you fastened your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. Carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting position. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we take off into the future, sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta, today and for the next 100 years.
Thank you for paying attention to this important safety message.
We're offering fast, free Delta Sync Wi-Fi on today's flight. Switch your device to airplane mode and turn Wi-Fi on. Next, choose the deltawifi.com network. If the Wi-Fi sign-in page does not open, go to deltawifi.com using your browser. Now sign in with your SkyMiles account, or sign up for SkyMiles for free. Once connected, you can explore offers and experiences from brands you love, all with a SkyMiles membership.
flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
course may have shifted during takeoff, and keep the outlier of any potential trip hazards like bags or back straps. Federal regulations require all customers to comply with crew member instructions and prohibit the use of cellular networks during flight. The use of Wi-Fi to make voice or video calls is not allowed. Information on approved electronic devices can be found on the safety information card in your seat pocket. The lavatories are refreshed throughout the flight, but if you notice an untidy lavatory, please let the flight attendant know. Fast Read Delta Sync Wi-Fi is available on today's flight for SkyMiles members. If you're not yet a SkyMiles member, it's free and easy to join. Connect to the DeltaWiFi.com network. If a login window does not appear, type DeltaWiFi.com into any browser to begin. We invite you to enjoy our complimentary entertainment and a variety of complimentary Coca-Cola beverages and snacks. Alcoholic beverages are available for purchase. Please note that federal regulations prohibit consuming any alcohol you might have brought on board with you. To see what snack and beverage selections are available on today's flight, log into the Fast Free Delta Sync Wi-Fi, click on the My Flight tab to see our full menu. You'll save 20% in the form of a statement credit and earn double miles when you use a Delta SkyMiles credit card from American Express. If there's anything else you can do to make your experience more comfortable, please don't hesitate to ask. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.